25-26 home opener between your Northern Subway Selects and the Fundy Kraken. Introducing this year's Northern Subway Selects, number 1, Amy Fields. Number 2, Bria Tanner. Number 3, Ali Chisholm. Number 4, Ainsley Conley. Number 5, Brooke McDonald. Number 6, Ella Gritton. Number 7, Subway Assistant Captain Lexi McIntyre. Number 8, Evelyn McLeod. Number 9, Sean Richards. Number 10, Mila Martin. Number 11, Assistant Captain Kate Morrow. Number 12, Carrie Noguera. Number 13, your captain, Hallie Rose McLean. Number 14, Ashton McCaddy. Number 15, Layla Burns. Number 16, Anna MacArthur. Number 17, Assistant Captain Carly Boyle. Not dressed, number 18, Rogan Vince. Number 19, Fife Francis McDonald. And number 31, Lydia Mason. Ladies and gentlemen, your 25-26 Northern Subway Selects.
And 1 week off, and we're ready to get back underway here. We're from Hector Arena here in Pictou, Nova Scotia. Home opener here for the Subway Select. Ready to get underway here. More Maritime Major Female Hockey League action with High Button Sports as Haley Rose McLean backhands it right on, and that one's going to be steered aside. So a quick start here for the Select. A weekend off, coming off their first loss of the season in Fredericton against the Western Flames. A 2-0 loss, a very uncharacteristic one here for the Subway Selects. And meanwhile, the Kraken look to spoil the party here on the home opener, as that one's going to be won back. That one's picked up, takes a shot. That one's steered aside, getting a whack at that one. And that one's going to be kicked aside as well. So a quick start here for the Selects, and 9-1-0 coming into this game. Their only loss coming on October 4th in Fredericton. They were undefeated at the showcase at St. Mary's University in Halifax. Next one coming up at Credit Union Place in PEI here in a few weeks, as that's going to be a battle here. Back in behind the net. Battling for it here was Ali Chisholm, sitting second in league scoring. Haley Rose McLean with the lead in that regard, as that one's going to be passed ahead. Works it back up, plays it all the way down, giving it chase. We're going to pick it up back in behind the net, trying to center that one in front. No one there for it. It comes free. Spinning into the slot. No one there for it. That one comes right back the other way. Skates that one up over center. Now over the blue line. Works it in, walks in, takes a shot, just misses high. Swings that one back around. Picked up is Carrie Dweron. Tries to send that one up the wall. Battle for it here in the corner ensues. That one's right down, collected by Ella Boutlier. Boutlier looking to skate that one ahead. Kraken trying to go in transition. Moving that one up. Back over the line. Collected here by the Selects. Dweron works that one down low. That's picked up by Fife Francis McDonald. She knocks her target down as that one's out into the slot. Takes a shot there fanning on it. That one comes right back up top. Here's Dwaron, sending that one back down low for McDonald. McDonald tried to pass that one ahead. Picked up here by the Kraken. They're going to get that one to the line, and it does escape, so that one gets fired in off the board. So both teams will get their first line change of the game in here as that one's going to be collected. Looking to pass that one up. Little chip off the wall. That one comes right back, sends it back in deep. Picked up now, plays it across, and that one's going to hit the skate there. Got to be careful not to get that too many skaters. Penalty here early on. That one's picked up in behind the net. A battle here as Amy Field lost it in her skates. That one's going to be passed up off the boards. That one's going to go down the distance, and that one will be an icing charge here to the Selects. 2 minutes and 25 seconds into the concert. So home opener here for the Selects. A 10-game road trip to start the season. Of course, had some home games at the showcase. But first game in their home arena here, Hector Arena, historic here. Absolute classic feel in this rink. That one comes free. Little backhand off the boards, trying to get it in the slot. Trying to pass it up now, works it back. Trying to cut through. Here's McLean, loses that one, drops it back, and that one's going to be kicked aside and punched away by Gillespie. Trying to spin that one out in front, and that one's going to hit a skate and go out to the far side. Comes right back to the point, trying to send it off the boards. Picked up by MacArthur. And MacArthur works that one down low. Picked up now by the dangerous McLean. A little backhand steering that one aside. 13 goals on the season thus far. Only 3 coming on the power play. Of course, Anna MacArthur leading in that regard, with 4 to her name, as that one's going to be sent right off the boards and down. Picked up, stolen away. She's in, misses just high there as Mila Martin thought she saw some daylight. That one's passed ahead, trying to come away with it now. Passes it right across, looking to send it up. Finds her on the stretch pass, but that one's going to be redirected in, so no icing. That one comes right back here, approaching the 4-minute mark here of the first. Kraken win the battle. Here's Mills, takes it up the wall. She's going to fire that one around, or at least try to, as that one's going to come right back up. Sarah Duguay can't hold the line. That one comes right back and all the way down. That'll go the distance, and that one will be an icing here. Charged to the Selects just past the 4-minute mark. So after a weekend off, both these teams looking to get back into the swing of it. Of course, had the weekend off last weekend for Thanksgiving. But we're right back to it, and the Selects will look to extend that win streak back to 2. That one's passed up. Collected here by the Selects. Works that one up over the line. Sending it in. Drops it back. Picked up by Grinton. Grinton, cross-ice pass. That one hits a skate sitting in the crease, and it gets cleared away. And they'll take it right back. Here come the Kraken. Catherine Dickey will chip that one in. Picked up now. Select will look to move that one ahead. Finds the tape, cross-ice, gets it to center. Will fire it in. They'll get a change. Picked up now. Here come the Kraken. Here's Boutlier. Trying to pass that one up. Instead, it goes all the way down, up over center. So no icing here as we pass the 5-minute mark. Picked up. Here are the Selects. Trying to pass that one ahead. Fires it off the boards. Here's Haley Rose McLean. Looking to move that one up and almost got a little chip on that one. But instead, she's going to take it right back. Plays it across here. Picked up by Dwaron. We'll fire that one back around. McLean. In behind the net, swings it out in front. That one's going to be hopped on and covered right up. With the danger lurking nearby, so the Kraken going to look to get some offense going here today. course, sitting last in that goals for category. So that's going to be one of the keys for them here today, getting that offense going. And they got a few chances here off the hop. But that one's going to be sent up, and a penalty on the way. It's going to be a head contact. That one's going to be charged here to the Kraken here early on, so the Subway selects. We'll get the first power play of the day. Sitting first in power play, 38.9%. Got their second unit out there as that top line just finished a long shift. Back up top, trying to sift it through traffic. Instead, drops it off. Lexi McIntyre leading all defenders in points to start the year. And even 6 goals and 6 assists. As that one's played into the corner, picked up by the Kraken. They'll flip that one up and down the ice. That'll be collected by Field. Plays it across, picked up now. Here's Evelyn McLeod trying to work it through. Instead, pushed to the outside. McLeod trying to send that one back up the wall to the point, and it eventually gets there. Burris with a shot there. That one's going to be steered aside. Back up top, here's Burris again. Burris cuts to the outside. Trying to cut through, but she's cut off, and great coverage there by the Kraken as Dickey will battle forward along the boards. Picked up, sent down low. Out in front there, trying to get a stick on that one was Gabrielle Legier. That one's picked up and sent right up to the wing. Picked off. Here's McLean, top of the zone. Haley Rose McLean. Dangerous takes a shot there. That one hits something and goes wide. 40 seconds left on that advantage. Here's McLean in behind the net. Looking at her options. Takes it in behind, a little back in there. Can't get it into the slot. Picked up by the Kraken, but the Selects will get it right back. Burris across. Cross-ice pass. Finds MacArthur. Anna MacArthur fanning on that pass, but it gets sent right back down as the Kraken not able to get a stick on it. Here's McLean trying to dance through, but that's going to be picked up and sent down the distance, and that should be a successful penalty kill here for the Kraken to get this one started. Sending that one up. Played off. One's collected. Here's McCaddy. McCaddy drops it for MacArthur. MacArthur walks in, shoots, and that's a blocker save, or at least one by the elbow. That one's back the other way. LeBlanc moves that one up and all the way down. Picks it up, plays it across, and that one's going to go all the way down. Boutlier giving that one chase, and that one will be an icing. Charge to the Selects after a successful penalty kill from the Kraken, propelling them here, and now they get a chance in the offensive zone as they look to strike first. Face-off here out to the right. One's played up top, takes a shot there. That one's blocked. It's taken away. Foot race for it now. Here's Brooke McDonald cutting to the middle. McDonald is in a backhand, and that one's going to be steered aside by Chason. Battle for it here in the corner. Somerville plays that one up here just out of the reach of Ricketson, as that one's going to be sent right back in here. Sent right up around the boards, and that'll go down the distance. Little backhand there. Somerville turning that one over. A chance, she's in, scores! A turnover, and Bria Tanner strikes first for the Selects. And a defensive miscue ends up in the back of the net. with a couple of Kraken defenders in the zone just out of their reach. And Tanner delivers on the shot from the slot. And the Selects lead 1-0. Skating that one up over, sends that one back in. Picked up, here's McLean with the assist on that goal, extending her lead as the league's leading scorer. Little backhand up the wall, a foot race for it here. Back the other way, skates that one in, takes a shot there, that one's blocked. Doesn't find its way through. Still looking for their first shot on goal. Here comes Chisholm. Chisholm works it back, and that one's going to be picked up here by Legier. McLean, little drop into the slot there, no one there for it. Here's Wilcox. Plays that one back. Morrow will send that one back in. Chase on, back to play it, but she defers to her defenders. That one's going to be passed ahead here for Wilcox, and couldn't handle the pass. That one comes all the way back. Picked up here by McCaddy. Garnett skates that one up over center, now over the blue line. Works it in and couldn't get past the last defender there as Layla Burris remains a brick wall. As that one's going to come all the way back down, all the way down, but icing waved off. Gets that one up, Garnett, right in the middle of that one. Picked up now, here are the Selects. Here's Connolly, shoots, glove down, rebound in front, and Chason fights that one off as that one knuckled on her as that one's going to be passed ahead. Works it all the way back to the blue line and taken back. Sending that one up ice, already skating, looking for the stretch pass there, but Carly Boyle there to cut it off. Killing any momentum there for the Kraken. A centering pass in front, a rebound, a backhand, sending that one wide. Sending that one up ice, over center. Now over the blue line, a little backhand, sends that one in. Dropped off there by Field. Repping a .33 goals against average. A stellar start to the season here for Field. Still yet to face her first shot of the day. That one's picked up, works it down low. Into the middle. McLean with a shot from the point. Up high on Chason, who makes the stop. Works that one back across. Chasing that back in is Boyle. Carly Boyle battling there as we approach 8 minutes to go here in the first period. Tanner, the goal scorer, will chase that one in, but she's cut off by a Kraken defender. Picked up now, sends it off the boards. That one's all the way down. A foot race for it, giving a chase, and they'll come away with it. Lexi McIntyre passes that one ahead. Chips it up, off the boards, and comes right back. Dweron. Here's Duguay. Duguay cutting wide, trying to send it back. Picked up, McIntyre. She loses the handle on that one. That one's going to be picked up. Takes a shot there. That one's blocked. Works that one back up over center. Now over the blue line. Works it in. Redirected, sending that one wide. Now crashing into the net with 7:21 to go. Getting a whistle. I'll put this face-off here out to the left to Chason. Backhands it, trying to fire it off the boards. Rings that one up and around. Drops it up off the boards. Works it back, swings it around. Cut off here by McIntyre, works it back in. We're going to send it up ice. It's picked up Dweron. Works it down, that's fired up and off the glass. Down the distance, will it have enough for icing? A foot race, but that one will most certainly get down there for an icing. So 6:27 to go. And the Selects looking for an insurance marker here, but the Kraken weathering the storm early on. And the face-off will be out to the left. Up top, takes a shot there, flutters on. Rebound in front, gets kicked away. Allie Chisholm right in the middle of the battle there, trying to center it in front, takes a shot, a rebound is loose, and that one comes free, collected now. Morrow back up top, shot blocked on the way through. Doesn't get to the net, chipped up off the boards, but it doesn't get out as Kate Morrow will rush to hold the zone. Here's McLean. Haley Rose McLean works in, gets on her forehand, takes a shot there. That one steered aside as it comes right back out. Here's Haley LeBlanc. We'll get that one, and that one will be fired all the way back around. Burris. Looks up ice. Picked up, sending that one around. Here's Carly Boyle. Marshall will try to ring that one around. Taken away here by the Selects. Here's Sean Richards. Back in behind the net. Richards plays that one cross ice. It's picked up here by McDonald. Battle for it here along the blue line, just battling as that one gets up over. So they're going to dig at it, battling for possession. But it finally comes loose as the Selects will come away with it. Trying to pass that one up. Now a penalty on the way. That's going to be a cross check. It looks like it's going to be the Selects getting the call against them here. So Lexi McIntyre heading off 2 minutes for cross-checking. It's now an opportunity here for the Kraken to try to pull even. A big power play opportunity. That one's chipped up all the way down. A stellar penalty kill on the other side, so the Kraken have their work cut out for them. That one's redirected wide, fires it off the boards all the way down. Here's LeBlanc. Works that one back. Power play unit changing up here early on. As that one's going to be sent up to the line, not out. Legier drops it back. Here's Bex. Back along the wall. Looking to center that one. No one there for it. As Dueron will press that one along the boards. Killing time off the penalty. Firing that one right on. And that's the first shot of the contest here for the Kraken as that one is steered aside by Field. Back up and out. And that one comes down the distance. That one's going to be chipped ahead, comes right back. Here's Marshall. Marshall sends that one up. Here's Connolly. Firing that one right back. Legier passing that one ahead. Works that one back in over the line. Here they come. Here comes McHattie sending that one wide. A shorthanded opportunity. 25 seconds to go on that power play. That one comes back here for McCaddy. Picked up by the Kraken. Legier will play that one ahead. Collected by Burris. Burris works that one over the line. Burris is in alone. Gets a stick in on the hands, and that'll draw a penalty. So fresh off a penalty kill here as time expires on that one. And the Kraken will go back to a penalty kill of their own as that one gets sent in behind the net. Picked up by Martin. And that one will be touched up here with 2:18 remaining here in period number 1. The Selects will get another chance on the power play. 0 for 1 thus far. But a power play above 35%. They're dangerous every time they start out there. But a big moment here as they look to add a little bit of insurance to that 1-goal lead. Works it back into the middle, played across. Here's Burris, right back up top. Trying to get a shot off from the point there was Tanner. Goal scorer for the Selects. Manning the point as that one comes back up, takes a shot, and that one's going to be punched aside as Mila Martin fluttered that one on, and that one's going to be shot up to the line. Taken away here by Connolly. Drops it off, looking for the one-timer there, and a little pass into open ice will get steered away. That one's collected now. Here's Burris. Working that one up over the line. Layla Burris walks in. That one's punched away. 45 seconds gone on the penalty kill. 90 seconds left in the period. That one's picked up, sent down the distance. Picked up, works it back in. Here's Haley Rose McLean. McLean walks in, shoots, scores. A power play goal. That's her 4th power play goal of the season, but Haley Rose McLean makes it a 2-0 lead here for the Selects. And that's when she's at her most dangerous. Haley Rose McLean cutting in from the wing to the net and goes 5-hole on chase on. And with 1:06 to go here in the first, the Selects are up 2-0 as that one's played back. Played across, sent up. Out to center, and we're in the last minute here in period number 1. Centering pass in front, a rebound, scores! 13 seconds apart. And McLean doubles down. It's 3-0 Selects. Her 15th of the season in game number 11. That one's passed ahead. Lauren Little loses the battle there. Takes a shot, and that one steered up and over the net. Fires it off the boards. Here's Garnett. Firing that one away out in front, and a great save there by Chase on rebound in front off the outside of the net. That one's going to be picked up and backhanded off the wall. That one comes free. "15 seconds to go in the period. Played up, stolen away, but a penalty on the way. Here to the Selects with 12.7 seconds left. An interference call. So that'll kill their momentum as of right now. But a face-off coming back all the way in their end. Face-off here out to the left of field. Back up top, takes a shot there. That one's blocked, taken away. That'll be chipped off the boards, trying to get a little bit of a give and go there, but that's settled down here by the Kraken. They'll play that one up, and that will do it for the period as time will expire. 3-0 score here for the Subway Selects as we head into the intermission. Shots are 14-1 in favor of the home team. We'll be right back for period number 2. You're listening to High Button Sports from Hector Arena. Welcome back, everybody. Period number 2 ready to get underway. You're listening to High Button Sports here. Home opener for the Northern Selects here from Hector Arena. And we are ready to get back underway. 3-0 lead. But the Kraken have a power play to start the period. And they will try to capitalize to chew into that lead and find their way back into the game. Back in behind the net. Looking to pass it up ice. Finds her target there. That's Ricketson. That one's picked up and sent right back. Passed ahead up to the line. Not out. That one's going to be sent in wide by Lexi McIntyre. Little backhand. Plays it across. Ricketson skates right over it. That one comes back to the defender. They're going to play that one ahead, and they're going to chip it up and get that one in deep. A foot race for it, but it'll be the Selects who come away with it. McIntyre looking to move that one up. Works it right back. Played ahead. Here's Bex. Bex sending that one up. Working that one right back around. Picked up in the middle. A battle for it. Here's Anna MacArthur. Almost came away with it. That one sent down the ice. 20 seconds to go on that power play. And the Kraken will collect. One's collected, sent right back in. Bella Marshall. That one's picked up. Works her right back in. Mila Martin. Sends it down low. Picked up now. Burris out in front. Burris works it there, and that's a great save as Chason got a toe on that one. And a skater knocked down. Penalty on the way. And I believe that one will be charged here to the Selects. We'll see what the call is. Yes, it does look to be the case. As Burris heads off. We'll see what the call is here. But a collision on the boards. That's an interference. 2 minutes. So the Kraken will go right back to the power play. Fresh off an attempt there. 0 for 2 to start. The Selects will win it back. Picked up by McIntyre. Right back. Here's Boutlier. Boutlier with shot from the point, firing that one high and wide as Ella Boutlier thought she saw a lane through, and that one gets poked down the ice. And they'll have to go back and collect it. Boutlier will be the first one back to it. Mila Martin looking to apply some pressure. Martin knocks that one down, and she'll send that one right back in as Boutlier will recollect and reconvene. It's picked up. Here's Garnett. Works it back out in front. A kick save, a rebound in front. And that one came close to a power play goal here for the Kraken. No dice. Chipping that one up, and that one comes all the way down. Little backhand into the middle. Collected, almost stolen away, and that one does land on the stick here. Backhand in front, scores. Stolen away, and the backhand seals it. A shorthanded goal here for the Selects. And Haley Rose McLean has her third of the day. It's 4-0 Selects. Bounces that one off the wall. Here's Duguay. Plays it back. Up for Little. Lauren Little cuts to the outside. Works it down on the goal line there, trying to center it out in front. Comes away as Chisholm sends that one up the boards. And Duguay will come back to collect. Sarah Duguay works that one back in. Works it back up, Duguay up over the line. Battle here in the corner. Works it in front, taken away. Poke loose, LeBlanc. Loses the attack on that one. That one worked in over the line. Takes a shot there, and Chason will gobble that one up. And she'll get the stop here. So the faceoff will come out to her left. Picked up here by Dickey. Works that one to center ice. Collected now, Ricketson. Skates that one in, but she doesn't have any reinforcements. She'll fire that one around, and the reinforcements do arrive. Ricketson centering pass there on the doorstep, and that'll be covered up by Field with the puck right on the doorstep, not taking any chances. And just before the 5-minute mark of period number 2, she makes the stop and will cover it up. Back up, here's Boutlier. Comes right back, Marshall. Works it in, chops it free. He's trying to center that one in front, fires it up off the boards. There's Garnett. Looking to work it up ice. Instead, that gets sent right back in. Chipped up to the blue line, collected here by Dickey. Little backhand across. Here's Burris. Burris moves that one ahead. Works it back in, down low, and that one gets poked free. So right back, McHattie. Passes that one up. Here's Haley Rose McLean. Works it in. McLean shoots, and that one's punched aside there by the blocker of Chason. That one's sent right back around into the corner. Looking to get it back up to the point. A backhand off the wall. Sending that one up. That one's collected now. Works it back in over the line. Trying to center it now. Arm in the air for a penalty. It's a hook and call, and it looks like this one's going to go to the Kraken. So 1 for 2 on the power play thus far. The Selects will get another crack with the advantage. Face off here out to the left. Back up, and that one comes right back out, and it's blown down as it hits a member of the bench there. That will come right back in. 13-18 remaining here in the period. Works that one down. McLean works it back up. Down on the goal line. No one there for it. That one's passed ahead up to the blue line here. Works it back. Drops it off. Walks in, tries to get a shot off there. That one comes away. Here's McLean. Up top. Shot from the point through traffic. Rebound in front. A backhand in front. That one gets steered away. And that one will be covered up. And a face-off here out to the left. Chips that one ahead, and that one's going to go all the way back. Minute to go on that kill. Passed ahead. Works it up over the blue line now. Takes it right back. Drops it off. Works it through. Here's Martin. Works it in. Mila Martin. Trying to center that one in front. A rebound is loose in front. Comes free. And that one's poked loose. On the goal. On the doorstep there. And she can't pull the trigger as she takes it in behind, spinning and shooting. And another stop by Chason. Shot number 21. She makes a brilliant save there to keep this penalty kill alive. Back up, takes a shot. That one steered aside. Back up to the point. Shot right on, and that one's steered away. Picked up by McDonald. Brooke McDonald along the hashes. Gives it right back up top. Cuts to the middle. Shoots. Rebound is loose, and that one's picked up. Sent up to the line, but not out. Works it back. Shoots. Sends that one wide. Back up top, drops it back. Gives it back. Connolly shoots, steered away. Legier gets that one to center and will fire that one around. Chason moves that ahead here for Dickey. Back for Marshall. Somerville bobbles that one. That one comes free. Somerville works it back over the blue line, steered away. That one gets punched aside there by Amy Field. Quickly approaching the midway mark of the period and, of course, the game here. That one's picked up here by the Selects. Coming in numbers. They got the reinforcements. Cuts wide. Takes a shot there. Flooded right on. Steered away. Back up top, winds up with a shot there. That one might have grazed off the crossbar, but it goes wide. Trying to move that one ahead was Richard. Comes free, and that one's up off the boards and out. All the way down the ice. That'll go the distance. And that'll be an icing charge here to the Kraken. So the line has to stay out there. .10:03 to go here in the second. Played across, walks in, shoots, redirected, hits a skate in front, and stays out. Played cross into the middle there for MacArthur. No one there for it. That one's back the other way now, skating ahead with it. Here's Richard. That one's turned over, back the other way now. Here come the Selects. Works it up over center, now over the blue line. Cuts to the outside. In front of backhand, sending that one just wide. Works it back, top of the circle, shoots, and that's a kick saved by Chason. Been rock solid to start the second. Walks in, shoots, Chason, another save. And we'll cover that one up once again with 8:53 to go here in period number 2. Home opener for the Selects here from Hector Arena. One of those classic rinks in the province that never ceases to amaze you with the character of the building. An interesting structure, an intimate feel. It's everything you want in a rink. Are we in for a treat here today? Garnett sends that one up, and that one's going to be knocked down. Passing that one up, works it in over the line. Here's Richards, takes it back, trying to work it into the middle. Here's Garnett. It's picked up. Here's McIntyre. Plays it up. Richards works it in, tries to drop it back. That one's collected by McLeod. That one comes up to the line and taken back. Down low, gets it out in front. No one there for it. Couldn't get a stick on that. Sending that one right back around. Haley Rose McLean back on the ice here. Turns it over for LeBlanc. McLean gets it right back. 7.5 to go. Back up top. Here's Burris. Cuts wide. Shakes off the defender. Burris. Back up top. Walks in. Shoots. And Burris hits the mask of Chase on there. And they'll retain possession here, albeit outside of their zone. That one's fired right back around. Icing waved off. McLean the first one to it. It's up top here in the corner. Shoots off the outside of the goalpost. That one comes back up for Burris. Burris will send that one back around. McCaddy. They worked that one back, trying to chip it off the boards. Sends that one up. Here's McLean once again, carrying that one through the neutral zone. Walks in and getting it poked up off her stick. Good defense there by the Kraken. Works that one up. Comes right back in. Martin in front in that one. I think Chason got a piece of it. Centers. Rebound is loose. They score. A little chip play. Rebound alone in front. And the Selects net another one. 5-0 with 5:55 to go here in the second. Worked right back. One's picked up, drops it off. Behind the net, Marshall swings that one around. Trying to work it back in. Chips it up off the boards. So Brooke McDonald, credit for that one. She joins the scoring parade here as that one sent right back in. Out in front, and that one's going to be poked in behind the net. Works it back in, Martin. Comes away, cuts to the outside, a backhand kicked away. Back up now, tries to cut wide. Send right up, and that one's going to come all the way back out. Recollected and reconvened here. Looking to pass that one up. No one there for it. Somerville drops it off. Trying to come free. Works it back now. Potential 3-on-1 the other way. McLean being dogged here. McLean rips a shot there. Despite being dogged there by the Kraken defender. Back up top. Walks in. Shoots. Sends that one wide. Centering pass in front of backhand and a great save by Chason. She gets across to make the stop. Centering pass there. That one comes right back out. Connolly plays it ahead for McLean. Haley Rose McLean works it in, and once again, can't get any separation as Sarah Duguay closes the lane, and that's something the Kraken have done well today, is not allowing McLean to find those lanes and exploit those skating routes that she does so well, as that one comes out in front. Down low, here's McLean, takes a shot there up high. Chason with a stop there. Works it back, opportunity comes knocking here from McLeod, trying to get a shot off there. Now a penalty on the way. I believe that one's going to go to the Select here. Rather, it looks like it'll go to the Kraken. So 2:39 to go. Kraken will be shorthanded. Works it in, shoots, and that one steered away. Back up to the line, plays it back. Top of the zone, gets it back, shoots it right on, steered away out in front, and a kick save. Works it down. By Francis McDonald, works it back up to the point. Less than 2 to go as Chason tracks it, reels it in for the stop here. 1:56 remaining in the second period. Face-off will come out to her right. That one's backhanded up and all the way down. Played ahead, up over the line. Trying to cut it to the outside, works it in, walks in, shoots, scores. Power play goal. And it's 6-0 for the Selects. It looked like Chason got a piece of that one with the glove. But it just flutters up and over. So with 1:36 to go here in the second. 6-0. That's just the overwhelming style that the Selects play. They cycle the puck so well and so efficiently. They force you to make a mistake. As Ricketson will fire that one back around. Kraken looking to get something going here. Works it back in, Dweron. Drops it back. Less than 80 seconds to go in the period. That one's passed up. Works it back in. McLean centering pass in front and couldn't find her target. McHattie on the other side. Last minute here in period number 2. As that one's taken away, lots of space, rips a shot there, comes right back out, shot right on, and that one misses wide. Walks in, shoots, kicked away, a little backhand there, works it up, shoots, hits a body and goes wide. That one comes free, spinning, firing right on, kicked away by Chason. 30 seconds to go here in the period. Works it into the middle, takes a shot. That one's blocked. That one comes away. Ten seconds to go. A battle ensues along the boards. The Select's looking for one more chance here. Fires it right on. Chason will glove it down, and we'll have a stoppage here. 1.8 seconds to go here in the period, and they'll drop it to make it a formality, but a little burst of excitement here for the Select at the end of the period. That'll put them up 6-0 as we head into the second intermission. And time will expire. So that will do it here for period number 2. 6-0 to score for the Selects in their home opener. 39-5 are the shots in favor of the home team. We'll be right back for period number 3. You're listening to High Button Sports from Hector Arena. Welcome back, everybody. Period number 3, ready to get underway here from Hector Arena. You're listening to High Button Sports here. Home opener for the 9-1 Northern Subway Selects. They suffered their first loss of the season a couple of weekends ago before the break, but they're ready, and they are rolling here today. The Kraken looking to push back a little bit here in the third as that one's won back, and we are underway for the third and final period here from Hector Arena here in Pictou. Looking to pass that one up over the line. Works it back in. Here's Dueron. Marshall sends that one up the wall, and Dueron got a stick on that one. That one's going to come right back. Passing that one up. That one's going to go all the way back. Passes up, and that one come right back. Legier plays it back for Bex. Fires it off the boards. That one comes out here. Gilliland fires that one back in. That one's going to be collected now. Here's Martin. Comes right back. Works it through, up over center, now over the blue line trying to cut it back in. Works it back out in front, is loose, and that one comes away there. Here's Dickey. Works that one back up. 90 seconds gone here in the third as that one's going to be slapped down the ice, but icing waved off. Field will come out to play it. Shots are 39-5 in favor of the Selects. They had that little spurt in the second period. They shot it from all angles, and it's back the other way. Here they come. Little backhand across is in. A backhand and a great save. It's loose, and a great stop there by Micah Chason. Getting the toe down and doing a throwdown on a great save. An unreal development there for the Kraken. Wow. Comes away Marshall, little backhand there. Works that one up over, and that one comes away. Late offside, so they'll have to come back and tag up. Here's Somerville. Plays that one across. Works it up over center. Now over the blue line, giving it chase. Little slap there. Keeps that one free. Works it down into the corner. Duguay looking to chip that one up. Here's Sarah Duguay. Turns that one over, back the other way. Here come the Selects. Top of the zone, takes a shot. Kick saved by Chason, comes loose. And that one's going to be steered away. Sent right back down into the corner. Here's Duguay. Works it back in. Flipping that one up to the line, but not out. Coming away with it. Here's Dueron. Dueron fires that one wide. Thought she saw some daylight, couldn't hit the mark. Back up top of the circle. Back for Dueron. Dueron with a shot there. I think Chason might have got a piece of that one as it goes wide. Passing that one up. Works it up over center. Back in, looking to play it into the middle, trying to cut that one across. Back up top, shot from the point, steered aside, a rebound on the doorstep. No one there for it. Back the other way now. Here's Dickey. Works it down in. Here's McIntyre. Up off the boards. Works that one up over the blue line. Now over center. Works it in. Cutting free. Centering pass in front. Directs that one on. Chase on. We'll steer that one aside. Into the middle, spinning and shooting that one off the glass in the corner. That's 5 minutes gone here in the third. Todd McLean with a cannon there from the point. Flashing the leather is Micah Chason. Back up, sends that one into the corner. Up off the wall. That one comes free. Somerville turns that one aside, chipped off the wall, back the other way now. Skates that one up over the blue line. She's got a reinforcement on the way, but she does it herself and scores! She had options. She trusted herself. And she buried that one here. 5:40 in. It's 7-0 for the Selects. Here's Wilcox. Trying to play that one ahead. Looking to center it there. Trying to get a swat at that. Faceoff will come back in deep here in the Select zone. Here's Marshall. Slaps that one away, comes right back in, chasing it in. Spinning from the corner. Out in front is loose. It's free. Comes in backhand. And that one finds its way through. And the Selects pot another one. It's now 8-0. Just a loose puck and Chason doing everything she could to keep that one out. Plays that one ahead. Works it back in over the line. Cuts into the middle. Walks in. Takes a shot and Chason reels it in. Duguay swings that one around. Works it back, trying to chip it up. Works it down low. Back up to the point. Cross-ice pass. Looking to center it. That one flutters up and wide. Walks in from the point, punched aside. It found its way through, but Chason tracked it. Down in the corner. Here's Somerville. Loses that one here, Mills. In the middle of a battle, Mills can't come away with it. Pokes that one up, but that one's going to be played right back here for Dwaron. Plays it across. Sends that one up ice. Picked up by Boutlier. Passes up for Somerville. Works it all the way down, and Field will drop it off. Skating that one ahead now. Works it up over the blue line. Walks in, takes a shot, and that one's going to be steered away. Plays that one right into the middle. Collected by the Kraken. They'll move that one ahead. Got a stick on that one to redirect it out. Works it back. Here's McLeod. Collected here by Richards. Here's Sean Richards. Works it in over the line. Cuts to the middle. Richards in a backhand. And a great save by Chason as she gets the pad down. Loses the paddle, so she's without a stick there. Trying to work it back to her. Walks in, takes a shot, sends that one up and over. As her defender tried to push that one towards the net. They got to get this one out to try to get her paddle back to her. A little bit of a hazard there in the ice. A little bit of a sand trap. Walks in, McLean shoots, and that's a blocker save as she tracked it. Trying to spin it out in front there. She gets across. Swimming in her crease. But Chason stands tall as that one comes out to the boards here. They'll get that one. And Gabrielle Richard will get that one down. And recollecting her paddle is Mike Chason. Working that one down, deflected in. Past the midway mark here of period number 3. Cuts to the outside, walks in, shoots, and that one's stopped. That one comes free. That one's all the way down. A foot race for it now. First one to it is Wilcox. Wilcox steers that one on in field. Makes the stop as she punches that one aside. A chance for the Kraken to get on the board. Back the other way, sends it back in, and that one's going to go all the way down the distance. So the Selects, after a long shift, got to stay out there and defend on a defensive zone faceoff with 9:22 to go here in the third. Here's Duguay. Flips that one up. Works it through and no one there for it. Duguay recollects and reconvenes back on their side of the center ice line. Works it back in. Here's Duguay. Walks in. Can't get a shot off there. That one gets stifled by the defender. Walks in, shoots, and that one's punched away. Duguay plays that one across. Hits a skate, and that one comes right back. Working it right back in. Here's Bria Tanner. Tanner works it in. Backhand. She's already got one. Looking for another here. As Tanner tried to cut on through. Getting blocked on the way in. Back up top. Little collision along the boards there. Comes free. Chips it up the wall. Plays it back, walks in, shoots. Stopped by Chason. Comes free, and that one will be steered away. Up for Somerville. Comes loose, taken away by MacArthur. Anna MacArthur's in, a backhand, cross ice, and a great save by Chason once again. And she's going to cover that one up. Shot number 51. And save number 43 for Micah Chason. That one's one back. Played into the middle. That one comes all the way down. A foot race for it now. Just out of the reach, though, of Richard as she came bearing down. They'll play it calmly and work it up over center. Now over the blue line. Cuts to the outside. Now a broken play now. Legier, it's a 2-on-1. Reinforcements coming back, but Legier walks in, flipping that one on, stopped by Field. That one's taken away, so a chance there for the Kraken, not able to convert. Back the other way now, skates it up over center, now over the blue line. Cuts to the outside, walks in, shoots, and that one's going to be stopped on the near side. Burris. Works that one back. Chips it up off the boards. McLean. They lose the handle on that. Swings it up and around. Played into the middle. That one's going to come right back in. Passed ahead. Stopped there at the blue line. That one comes back. Looks it up, and that one's kicked free. It's loose. A backhand scores. And the Selects will add another one to their repertoire here. And the faceoff will come back out to center here, 9-0 with 5:40 to go. Works that one right back. Played ahead, works it up over center, now over the blue line, and almost got a break there, but instead that one comes off the wall. Now a little hit along the boards there, but that one's going to draw a penalty. As the Kraken will be shorthanded, winds up and gets that one through, but the Kraken will touch up. This call going to be here. It looks like boarding perhaps, and looks like the call will be cross-checking. So now with 5:07 to go. Face off here out to the left. Fires it off the wall. That one's back up top here for McIntyre. Lexi McIntyre plays it in the middle. McLean plays it across. Plays it back for McIntyre. Trying to center it, McLean, and that one pops way up and out of play. It hits the glass in behind the netting, out of play. And 4:45 to go. You're listening to High Button Sports. First game of the season here from Hector Arena. Home opener for the Selects. That one's back up top. Little backhand off the boards. Comes free. McLean drops it back. Into the middle. Walks in, shooting. Blocker stop. That one comes free now. McLean cuts to the outside. Haley Rose McLean walks in, shooting, and that one's blocked. And that one's up and out of play as well. Here with 4:12 to go and 1:05 on that power play. Face off here out to the left. Back up. Grinton turning that one over almost, but she holds on to it and takes it out of the zone. Inside 4 minutes remaining. Where she works that one up over the line. Burris drops it back for McDonald. Back for Burris. Layla Burris, cross-ice pass, finds the seam. Couldn't hit the tape as that one comes up just above the circle. Tanner plays it across. Here's Burris. Gives it right back, cuts to the outside here, works it on through. Burris, and that one will be cleared away. Drops it off for Martin. Plays it right back. Here's Burris. Cross-ice pass, walks in, shoots. That's a blocker save. Comes right back, gets another shot off there, and Chason will cover that up with 3:01 to go here in the third. As we close in on the conclusion of this one here. Works it back up top. Sends that one wide. In the corner. Spins in front and shoots, and that one will be covered up. That one's picked up. Curls away from the defender. Approaching 2.5 to go. Works it back in. We are back to 5-on-5 here as of a few moments ago. That one's picked up, trying to wrap that one around. Little backhand right on. That one's going to be steered aside, and she's going to hop all over that one here with 2:21 to go. She'll get another stop. One's picked up now, works it up over the blue line. Now back over center. Here's Little. Lauren Little. Sending that one wide. Less than 2 to go now. Picking that one up is Fife Francis McDonald. Lays that one in, works it on through, and no one there for it. That one's going to be dumped right back in. Inside 90 seconds now. Little collision there in open ice, and the Kraken come away with it. Here's Little trying to cut to the inside. Couldn't get through the defense there as that one comes up to center and will be fired right back in. Minute 10 to go. Morrow. That one's taken away now and gets steered aside. Comes away, works it in. Walks in, redirected in front by McLean, and a rebound as they jam at that one. And with 45.8 to go, Chasson will cover that one up again. Looks like the Kraken are going to use their timeout. Looks like a little bit of confusion. It looks like they're not going to let him take it. A little bit of confusion there, but not sure anyone's certain of what's going on here as that one is taken away here by the Selects. Works it down in front, trying to get a shot off there. That one will be covered up. The Kraken none too pleased with that one as they tried to call a timeout. Referee wouldn't allow it. Marshall loses her target. Chisholm there. Coming free. Back onto the circle, throws that one across. Centering pass in front there, no one there for it. That one gets cleared away inside 10 seconds to go. Select still foot on the gas, trying to center that one. McLean fires it right on, and that will do it. Time will expire, and the Northern AAA Subway Selects will take this one by a score of 9-0. When all is said and done, shots 56-8 in favor of the home team, but they take their home opener and restore a 2-game winning streak after dropping one right before the holiday break. But that will do it for us here. You're listening to High Button Sports here, home opener from Hector Arena. Thanks for tuning in with us. These two teams clash again tomorrow, 12 noon, same spot. We'll be with you every step of the way. Thanks for tuning in once again. I'm Sean Crocker with the call here, High Button Sports.